Hey guys, Grimy here, and welcome back to Bite-Size Xcom. The mission for this video is going to be the first Exalt operation of our playthrough, and I'm basically going to make the case why you should not bring any kernels on this mission. Specifically, I mean, if the only non-kernel soldiers you have are squaddies, then go ahead and bring 6 squaddies. I mean, unless you're going up against Elite Exalt, then I would consider otherwise. But we're not. So I would actually recommend just sending a bunch of like 6 squaddies if you wanted to. Okay, it would be totally fine. Once again, make sure you have carapace or skeleton suits, because either of those will make sure that Exalt can't just one-shot your soldiers. If you don't, if you're just using normal body armor, okay, then I retract my advice, because the chance of getting one-shot is a little too high. Whereas if you get carapace and skeleton, that's more than enough to guarantee the safety of your squaddie soldiers. Whereas if you are facing like normal aliens, skeleton suits might not give you enough HP for your squaddies for them to survive fighting with aliens. So what I'm really saying is, maybe you should consider not bringing a squad of 6 squaddies, but at least for this video I'm going to show you how you can bring, like, I'm going to bring 3, which is not 6, but still, it's a great opportunity to get your squaddies early XP. As long as you have the good, correct gear setup, you can handle early game Exalt with your soldiers. Like I said, you'll definitely want carapace or skeleton suits, because it will ensure that your soldiers won't just die in a single hit. Secondly, you want lots of alien grenades. So low-ranking soldiers, they have poor accuracy, and you're going to be dealing with a swarming type enemy, such as Exalt. So grenades are extra useful. In fact, I recommend a second grenade over a scope, just because if you bring like 6 squaddies with 2 grenades each, that's 12 grenades. You can basically wipe out all of Exalt with nothing but grenades if you have that. And that's definitely not bad. They don't drop weapon fragments anyways, so it's literally more optimal than letting your soldiers shoot guns. Skeleton suits are actually my preference. About half of the Exalt maps have some sort of high ground, which you can like exploit the hell out of. I'm going to do that here. I'm going to grapple up onto the roof of all my soldiers. I'm going to drop a battle scanner in a bit, and then I'm just going to rain grenades from the roof outside of line of sight. And that'll get me like 5 to 10 kills right away without putting my soldiers at any risk. After that, there's only very few Exalt left, like maybe 10 more because I'm playing larger alien pods, and they're just not a threat at all. Next up, you have your covert operative. He can hack comm relays. I've been told that hacking these comm relays, which forces the Exalt to reload. I've heard that some people say that it gives them EXP. I've not confirmed this for myself, and I'm kind of suspicious of it. I'll let you guys know next time I play a covert operation, so I can check for myself. In terms of when to hack these relays, I like to delay a bit. There's always, whenever Exalt reinforces, their reinforcements don't come in hacked, right? So you want to wait for their reinforcements to come in, and the immediate turn after their reinforcements drop in, hack, because that'll affect more Exalt soldiers than just the ones that are wandering around already. That's about it in terms of strategy. Like, you can basically do anything against Exalt and you will just survive. So instead I'm going to talk stats. Okay, so on impossible difficulty, their stats are just really bad. I think the Exalt operatives, they have 65 aim, which is the same as your rookies. So your squaddies outclass them in terms of aim. Their medics only have 60 aim. Their snipers have 75, but it's effectively 65 because of snapshot. And let's see, they don't get a crit chance bonus on classic / impossible difficulty. What actually happens is they get a crit chance penalty on easy and normal. So the medics and operatives only have 10% crit chance, which is half of what the aliens have. Their snipers have 25, which is 5% more, but their sniper rifle does less damage, so does that even matter? Yeah, so their accuracy is really bad. So I get 10 defense on my soldiers with skeleton suits. If I were to put my soldier in the open, like in the middle of nowhere, Exalt would only have 50% accuracy on that soldier. Their aim is that bad. They can flank a soldier and still only have 50% accuracy. And on top of that, their weapons are so weak they're still using conventional weapons at this point of the game, so even if like an Exalt operative lands a maximum damage critical hit on one of my soldiers, which happens in this video by the way, it won't kill. Like, it's impossible for that shot to kill. So, Exalt literally needs to flank you with 4 operatives on average to kill one of your soldiers. That's utterly insane. Like, they are probably the only enemy you will ever face where you can just leave all of your soldiers out in the open, and as long as you wipe out like all but 2 or 3 of them, like, what are they going to do? They can't do anything unless they get really lucky. It's pathetic. So from a practical standpoint, 5 Exalt soldiers are about as deadly as 2 Thin Men. You just can't kill them as quickly, but, you know, whatever. That's basically why I recommend bringing squaddies. You're not going to have too many opportunities to train up a B team, and squaddie rank is the hardest time to get them XP. So while the aliens, they could probably like one-shot your soldiers through skeleton armor with their plasma weapons, Exalt just can't do that. So this is very much an excellent opportunity to get your squaddies promoted. Anyways, I think that's basically all I have to say for Exalt.
We've disrupted the enemy communications
what else
network.
Is there?
It'll take some time for them to get it running again.
Yeah, I think that's about it. Like I said, you can afford to take risks against them. If you know there's only 1 Exalt soldier that's going to be shooting at you, like, fine, you can tank a hit so long as you have carapace and skeleton suits. Oh, one more thing. They're heavies. They have 0% base crit chance. If you're not being flanked by heavy, he can't critically hit you. Okay? That's an awesome tool to have by your side. So, something to keep in mind. Yeah, their aim sucks, so if you literally wear skeleton suits and you toss a smoke grenade and all of your guys are just completely flanked, they'll have 10% accuracy. Doesn't matter that you're in the open. You have dense smoke plus skeleton suit. That's 50 defense. That's like almost as much as how much aim they have. It is so... Okay. That was me bashing on Exalt for an entire video. Like I said, as long as you're geared up properly, give all of your soldiers alien grenades, make sure that they have decent armor. Weapons don't really matter because you're not going to be doing too much damage with weapons. You're basically really safe. And like I said, this is probably the safest opportunity for you to get XP on your B team. So, once again, thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you in the next video.
Position confirmed.
Tak jest!
Eyes peeled.
Boy. J'y vais tout de suite.
Moving to designated position.
Tout de suite.
Con la velocidad de la muerte. Es hora de correr.
Już tam idę.
Aye, aye.
That's it, Commander. The transmitter is secure, and it looks like that was the last of Exalt's forces in the area. Excellent work. The intel we recovered was enough to take down the rest of Exalt's cell. Unfortunately, it looks like this was just a small part of their wider-reaching clandestine operation. We did manage to find some clues as to the location of Exalt's headquarters, though. If we can track down more of their cells and collect additional intel, we'll be able to narrow down the possibilities and take out Exalt once and for all.